Hey there, everybody. It's Brian Davis here, the Construction Solutions Manager at Toromont Cat. Welcome to another one of our podcasts. So I got a question. Is maintaining an accurate and consistent grade important to you as an excavator operator or as an owner of an excavator? Do you want to increase your productivity, lower your fuel costs, and improve your site safety? I'd really like to spend a couple minutes here and just tell you a little bit about Cat grade control depth and slope for excavators. So you're going to ask, what is this Cat grade control depth and slope? Well, this is a fully factory integrated two-dimensional grading system that has everything you need built right into the machine. The Cat grade control depth and slope for excavators utilizes the in-cab display that's provided with your machine, so there's nothing additional required. It uses the multifunction buttons that are included in the joysticks on your machine, which puts all your controls at your operator's fingertips. It's able to recognize up to 20 different bucket configurations. You can set any kind of bucket you want in there, including a tilt ditching bucket with the addition of a tilt sensor. And if maintaining a really tight grade across a big area is an important thing for your job site, grade control depth and slope comes with a standard laser catcher, which gives you added flexibility for better accuracy and easier benchmarking across the job site.
Brian, Jim here. A couple questions for you. What kind of accuracy can I expect with the integrated Cat grade control?
You're talking about a 2 to 3 centimeter accuracy standard with the system, and if you throw a laser catcher on there, you can get down to about 1 centimeter.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, do I need any? You mentioned it's a 2D system. Do I need any base stations or anything to get the system to work?
That would be 3D, so no, you do not need anything additional other than a laser. If you want to use the laser catcher,
you don't need a laser.
You don't need to. You can use this as a standalone system. That's correct.
Okay.
So when you put grade information in the cab, you are going to boost your operator's productivity immensely. There's no need for that operator to guess anymore. The display will indicate the bucket position and the depth to grade. You don't need to have a grade checker on the ground. Integrated light bars will provide further visual reference in the cab on the machine display, and audible tones will allow your operator to know when they are getting close to grade. The Cat grade control depth and slope system is going to allow you to work efficiently with every pass. You can cut and fill to an exact spec without overcutting, and will help you reduce the number of passes and get your jobs done a lot faster.
Now, Brian, does this take away the control? Does it do it automatically for you, Brian?
It does not. I can tell you this, Caterpillar is working on that. Talk to me in a few months and we may have a different story. But currently, this is a manual system that the operator still controls all the functions of the excavator. There's no automation.
So it's an indicate-only system. Okay.
Indicate only, exactly. So when you're able to achieve grade with fewer passes, that means you're going to burn a lot less fuel. And all of you know that fuel is one of the largest costs faced by any contractor today. So Caterpillar decided to see exactly what the effects of Cat grade control depth and slope could be on a job site, and they did a production study which compared conventional grading to this new grade control system. At the end of the job, they looked at the results, and it was shown that they were able to complete the job 22% faster with Cat grade control. They burned 13% less fuel, gave them a 35% improvement in production. And when it came down to on-grade tolerance, they were 17% better on-grade tolerance, meaning they were way more accurate. With the conventional system, they had a lot more low spots and high spots than they did with the grade control system.
Now, Brian, you know what? I've talked to a few customers about these types of technology solutions, and a lot of them seem to get hung up that, they ask questions like, is there data to prep? I don't want any of that Trimble or Topcon or Leica system. This is not this, is it?
Nope.
This is an integrated standalone system.
Integrated, standalone, completely built into the machine from the factory.
Okay.
Standalone. If you can run a TV remote control, you are overqualified to run this piece of equipment.
Sweet. Oh, I meet the criteria then.
It is that easy.
You need to find the remote first.
Very easy. Yes. When you look at site safety, here's another area where Cat grade control depth and slope really shines. Checking grade from the cab reduces the need for grade checkers on the ground or staking crews. Therefore, you got a lot less chance of someone getting hit on the ground. Easy operation and removing the guesswork reduces operator fatigue. When you're an operator in an excavator and you're trying to maintain grade and you're really trying to work that grade and think of where you're at versus having this system audibly tell you or visually tell you where grade is, and it's a lot easier to get to that grade. You're going to be a lot more responsive, and you're going to be a lot fresher at the end of the day. Keep you more alert. And that's always a good thing when you're on a piece of heavy equipment with other pieces of heavy equipment and people around you. There's also a nice little feature in CAT grade control depth and slope called elevation linkage. And this is a little system that you can set up which allows the operator to set limits for height or depth. So if you're working under power lines or under a bridge, let's say, or over a gas line, you can set up a height or depth limit so that when you start getting near that limit with the boom of the excavator, the alarm will sound in the cab telling you, the operator, that, hey, you're getting into the danger zone. Watch out, you're going to hit those wires.
Brian, you bring up something when you mentioned the gas lines. I could see this working fantastic for somebody like digging basements. Is that a fair way to put it?
Yep.
It's just, what about, can you do anything else other than just a flat pad with it?
That's why it's called CAT grade control depth and slope.
Wow.
Great question. Absolutely.
It's kind of a leading question.
Yeah. So when you start talking about applications, this is a two-dimensional system. And what that means is it's basically a benching and grade system. It's not your full 3D capable GPS type system, which some of you in the machine control and guidance area of expertise may be used to. But for applications for this, you're looking at basements, which Jim mentioned is a great one, footings. What about backfilling? If you have a hole and you've got a backfill and you can only put it in, say, a half a meter at a time, you can bench the bottom of the hole, place a half a meter of material in, compact it, and so on and so on. You can also do trenching. You can dig sewer trench with this. This will dig slopes. You can do simple slopes and embankments with this. It's a very, very easy, slick system for an operator to learn. And the other nice thing about CAT grade control depth and slope is, if you want to get into the heavy-duty technology, fully upgradable to 3D. You can add an AccuGrade or Trimble 3D system on top of what is already on the machine, utilizing the sensors that are already in place, and make this thing into a full 3D GPS system. So guys, CAT grade control depth and slope is available on a lot of different models of excavators right now. It is standard equipment on a 323F and a 336F XE. If you're something you're very interested in, I suggest you talk to your machine sales rep here at Toromont, and we can help you get into the seat of one of these babies. Thank you.